Hello everyone, welcome back to the Osteo and Physio YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at our 5-minute routine to help with intercostal muscle pain, so pain within the intercostal muscles between the ribs, as this was asked by many individuals on our channel to cover a full 5-minute routine. So for the first 30 seconds, we're going to be looking at controlling your breathing. So what we need to make sure here is that you're expanding in the lower ribs as well as the upper ribs. So what you want to start off with is placing your hands over your ribs as you breathe in. You're going to push the tummy out in the first bit and then lift up into the upper ribs. So there's two parts, so tummy coming out, ribs lifting up. So lift up and then as you breathe out, expel the air, pulling the diaphragm in tight, because then you're also working the core muscles as well. If you've got pain in your intercostals, just reduce the range. So big deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, just letting it relax. So for the next 30 seconds, we want to inhibit through the diaphragm, so the dome-like muscle around the front. So what you're going to do is feel round the ribs as you breathe in. You're going to push the tummy out, and as you breathe out, you're going to curl the fingers under, holding for a couple of seconds, so inhibiting the muscle. And then relax, move the fingers down the dome, so big deep breath in. Push the tummy out, don't push the fingers in, and as you breathe out, curling the fingers under, and then holding for 2 to 3 seconds. For the next 30 seconds, we want to add in rotation through the rib cage. So you're going to cross the arms up in front, keeping the lower body where it is, and you're going to gently rotate one way, back to the middle, and then rotate the other way. So you're moving the spine and the rib cage as one, but you're starting to induce a little bit of flexibility. So very gently going side to side. Again, quality over quantity, because when it's really sore into that intercostal muscle, you want to reduce the range. So very gently rotating side to side. Good, and then keep that going for 30 seconds and then relax. So you want to do gentle side bending, side to side for 30 seconds. So this is before we add in a deeper stretch in a minute. So as you're moving side to side for 30 seconds, you're gapping open the ribs, but starting to stretch obviously up through the lats and then opening up through the intercostals. So very gently kind of side bending side to side. So keep that going for 30 seconds. So each time maybe going a little bit further. Lovely. And then when we get to the end of the 30 seconds like now, what we're going to do is we're going to increase the side bend. So you're going to bring the arms up in front and you're going to almost pull the arm across. So as you're doing this, you're stretching across the body. So exactly the same motion, but by lifting the arm up, you're adding more of a stretch to the lats as well as into the intercostals. If this is feeling relatively okay and comfortable, then you can move on to a deeper stretch for 30 seconds each side. So how we do this for the next 30 seconds is same as the movement before, but you're going to breathe in, pushing the arms back, and then as you breathe out, you're going to take it over into a gentle stretch. So you want to aim to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. If you're feeling it into the intercostals and it's incredibly sore, you'll probably get to about 5 to 10 seconds and have to reset and then go again. And then once you stretch the bad side, you want to go the opposite side. So as you're going to breathe in and then breathe out, you're stretching over. So again, the reason why you want to reset through both sides is where the ribs loop round, you need to reduce the tension on both and improve the stretch through both sides. So again, I would aim to hold this for 30 seconds. If you're in a lot of soreness, you'd probably reduce the range, or you would just hold it for less time. So again, continue to hold this, and then as you get to the end of the 30 seconds, just gently letting everything relax. So if your intercostal pain has been diagnosed, what you want to do is you want to feel between the ribs. So say if it's these ribs here, what you're going to do is you're going to try and massage. So I always have that arm up because it's just a little bit easier to get into them. So they actually come down at an angle. So you want to find the soft bit between the ribs and you'll feel the difference. And then for 30 seconds, if you're not too ticklish, you could go in with a little bit of a circular motion with the fingers and massage through. So I would do that for about 30 seconds. Again, depends on how you feel. If you're struggling to do this, go and see a musculoskeletal expert or a sports masseuse who can do this for you. What you then want to have a look at for the next 30 seconds is you want a trigger point release. So I sometimes leave my hand on my head if it's really heavy. And if you find a point that's particularly tender, we've looked at this in other videos, gently hold the pressure until you take it to around 8 out of 10 and then keep it still and hold it there, because what you're doing to the trigger point is you're trying to get it to release where it's been really, really sore. So holding the hand on top of your head, you feel like a bit like an idiot, but it's going to relax through, and then you can always move across and find another point of tenderness. So just holding that there and then relaxing. And then for the last 30 seconds, I would want to get flexion and extension into the spine. So gently chin to chest, slowly dropping down so you don't have to go all the way, gently coming back up, hands on the back, and then extending upwards. So go within your range. So don't force it if it's really sore. It's just where the ribs attach into the thoracic spine, so the upper to middle back. You want to get it moving as well. So gently kind of dropping down and then leaning back. And then relaxing there.